Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. We're doing pretty poorly on the ladder nowadays. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the teams that we're bringing. I will be honest that Mega Kangaskhan team that I made for last season was definitely the best team I've ever made. But I don't know, these teams, I like these teams. I just guess they're not doing as well, and the fact that we keep staying lower on the ladder means we keep running at teams like this where there's no items on some of these things and or they're level 27, although I think that was a different series. I think that was random lock. But either way, like, we're low on the ladder, it's not cool, but I don't know what it is. You know, I like these teams, they play really well. I guess there are some holes in some of these teams that really need to be patched. I don't know. So we'll see how well we can do. I'll probably switch to another team at some point this week. Not sure when, but I will. And then I'll start making other teams on Showdown. And we'll just kind of cycle through the teams that we've already had in the past and just kind of use those while I try and find another team. So it looks like we've got Metagross Greninja, Sableye, Weavile, Garchomp, and Rotom. So I'm not really sure who would be pretty powerful here. I actually see Scrafty being very useful here, so I'm going to bring Scrafty, and I'm going to start off with Porygon 2. I'm going to bring Togekiss because that will really help me against a lot of these threats. And I'm going to say either Rotom or Banette. And I'm actually going to go with Banette. Yeah, because I think Rotom's actually going to be a little bit more of a hazard. So kind of want to go with Banette instead, because that also gives me a little bit of good coverage against, you know, like the Metagross and the Garchomp and the Weavile. I can burn all of those guys, so that'd be pretty good. So it looks like the Sableye started, and I was kind of hoping the Sableye wouldn't start, so I could, you know, somehow beat it. But it did start, so there's nothing we can really do about that. Now we get Levitate, which is actually kind of useful. It gives us an immunity. I dig it. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to fake out the Rotom. Just get out of here real quick. We'll see what the Sableye wants to do. I'm assuming it's probably going to be spamming Confuse Ray, because it's not really, yep, that was right. There's not really much it's going to be doing, I don't think. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. Rotom Flinch, that's good. I get the Trick Room off, that's even better. So the question now is, I mean, Scrafty's not going to do very much for me here, so I'm going to bring in Togekiss. And, you know, wasting my life away with Confuse Ray is not very good. And I think he's just going to confuse my Porygon 2 as well, so I'm going to go for Magic Coat. And is that, like, what I really want to do? I think I do. I'm going to go for it because I can use Togekiss to kind of beat the Sableye, I think. I don't like Sableye used this way. It definitely has a lot of better options. Spamming Confuse Ray is definitely not the greatest of things. But yeah, I do go for Magic Coat. I'm hoping he goes for Confuse Ray. He goes for Foul Play. That's not good. That means we're not going to be using Magic Coat this turn. Fantastic. And he goes for Hydro Pump. Now I'm hoping it's on the, okay, it's on the Porygon 2. That's what I was hoping for. So now that I had Magic Coat up, I'm just going to go for Dazzling Gleam. That should do quite a lot of damage. I'm going to try attack the Rotom. I don't expect the Rotom or the Sableye to go down this turn, but I expect to do a lot of damage. I'm really hoping the Sableye doesn't spam Confuse Ray, which it is. Really, really obnoxious. Really is. So we get the Tri Attack off. This should do some decent damage. Not a lot. Yeah, that's some decent damage, considering I'm not invested. And we do get the Dazzling Gleam off. Hallelujah. And that nearly one-shots the Sableye. Beautiful. Now that Rotom does have, unfortunately, Citrus Berry, which is not very good for us. He goes for Volt Switch, which not on the Togekiss. Okay, that is bizarre. That is definitely the most bizarre thing I've seen. I'm really unhappy about that Confuse Ray, but so far it hasn't come into play, so hopefully, you know, it's not that bad. Now, in comes Metagross, and this kind of gives me a bit of a problem because, like I said, it's a bit of a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out here into my Scrafty. And I'm just going to try attack the Metagross. The reason I'm switching out to Scrafty is because Togekiss can't really take a Bullet Punch. It could. This thing might be Mega, but I'm pretty sure I can. I just want to save it. Plus I'm confused, so if he Bullet Punches me and I hit myself in confusion, I'm either going to go down, or the Metagross will just take me out at another point in the game. So I'd really rather not risk that. I'd rather just bring in Scrafty here. Go for Ice Punch next turn instead of, you know, just to take out the Sableye because I can. And yeah, so he is going to Mega Evolve, and that's what I was a little worried about. I'm going to try attack him. It's going to do a lot. I don't really have anything right now on the field that can do anything to this Metagross. Oh, crap, he goes for Recover. That's not a big deal. Not a super big deal. We'll see how much this does. I'm not expecting it to do a lot. That actually did a decent chunk. And he does go for Meteor Mash now. I could have stayed in and gone for Flamethrower. Again, doesn't really do very much to my Porygon. I'm very interested about that. It's a little weird. But I'm going to Fake Out, and I'm going to try attack. I can't really touch the Sableye, which is a little unfortunate. As long as the Metagross is here. Now, what I'm hoping is maybe we can get the Metagross to take out my Porygon too, so I can bring in Banette, and then from there kind of beat the Metagross, because I can't really beat it with Togekiss. So, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. That Confuse Ray is definitely putting me in a bit of a bind. Now, he's probably going for Foul Play here, because he didn't go for Prankster, and that shouldn't do very much to me. That really shouldn't. I'm quad resistant to it. And while I do have attacks, he gets Rocky Helmet damage. That's actually pretty good for us, actually. So I think I'm just going to Ice Punch the Sableye and go for Trick Room with Porygon 2. So let's try that. Let's try this. I don't know if the Metagross is probably going to take us out with Meteor Mash. So I'm worried. I am not in a good position, I'll be quite honest with you. And of course he goes for Confuse Ray. I really don't like that spam, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll try really hard to break through that. So Meteor Mash goes off. I'm expecting to get KO'd from this. I am crit. I don't think that mattered. But let's just not hit ourselves in confusion so we at least can get some chip damage. Okay, good. We got some chip damage. That's good damage for chip damage. I like that. I'm happy with that damage. I can't bring in Togekiss, so I have to bring in Banette. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to Protect. I'm going to just continuously, you know, kind of just like Ice Punch the Sableye. I'm going to Mega Evolve and Protect. This way I can get the Prankster burn, so I can burn the Metagross and then kind of finish it off. You catch what I'm saying? I'm a little weary of the Sableye. If I can get the burn off, or if I can make it so... Oh, my volume's on. That's my bad. Or if I can make it so that, you know, like, Sableye dies. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing here. We're going to see. So he is going for Confuse Ray, and he is going for Meteor Mash onto the Scrafty. That does a lot of damage, but we do get the Rocky Helmet on that. We're confused. Please do not hit ourselves. We do not. Beautiful. Now, can we beat this Sableye here? We can't. Oh, so the question remains. My initial plan for this turn was to Quick Guard to prevent the Confuse Ray and then burn the Metagross. And I think that's probably our best play. So I'm going to Quick Guard, burn the Metagross, and see if this works. Because I'm hoping the Sableye decides, you know what? I don't need Recover. Okay, good. So we broke through the confusion. I'm very, very happy that we're breaking through this confusion. And we do get the Will-O-Wisp off first. I do believe we're faster than Sableye anyway. No, it goes for recover. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate there. I'm really trying to beat this thing. He actually goes for Zen Headbutt. Okay. I didn't get that at all, but what I'm going to go for right now is I'm going to go for Quick Attack. I'm going to go for Quick Guard again, just to make sure my Banette doesn't go down, and I'm going to actually Will-O-Wisp the Sableye. I know that seems weird, but we need some sort of form of damage on this so I can focus on the Metagross. The Sableye is giving me a problem, and it really shouldn't be, but I kind of brought a matchup against it that isn't very good. I need my Togekiss to take it down, but this Metagross is giving me an issue. So I do go for the Will-O-Wisp that will burn the Sableye. So we'll get some damage off on that. He goes for Meteor Mash. That's unfortunate. That will probably finish off our Scrafty. But actually, we're in a good position from that. He goes for Foul Play. I'm really hoping this doesn't do a lot to me. Oh my lord, that does a lot to me. Oh, so it's really all dependent on Togekiss at this point. I have a plan. I don't know if we can pull it off, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Togekiss here. Obviously, I don't have much of a choice. I'm going to protect. Metagross will go down unless he switches out, which I don't think he will. I'm going to protect here. I'm just going to double protect here. Make sure the Metagross goes down. I'm really hoping it goes down, which isn't a big deal because, you know, next, if it switches out, then I can attack, and then it switches back in, and then I can protect. Not a big deal. Really not a big deal. So, we'll see what happens here. Metagross 100% is going down this turn, which is good. Zen Headbutt. Okay. Bad play, but okay. Okay, so from here on out, depending on who he brings out, I think we can at the very least, get Trick Room up. At the very least. Or, you know, maybe go for Shadow Claw. I don't know. It depends on who he brings out. Because Banette is probably going to go down here. So I have to play really carefully. I have to either burn something, get up Trick Room, or decide to attack something. And it looks like it's going to be the Greninja, so it looks like I'm going to want to burn it. Just to get some extra chip damage off, and that's going to be my parting gift for Togekiss. And I really have to hope that we can do something about this. Sableye will go down to the Dazzling Gleam. I just said that. Wow. So I'm not too concerned about it foul playing me. I'm just going to guess that the Greninja is going to Ice Beam me. It is Protean, so can we take this? Can we take this? I don't know. I don't have much of a choice. I can't switch out. And we can't. That's very unfortunate. Oh, it was a crit, actually. Part of me wants to believe we could have taken that. But because of that, we will lose this battle. And that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That Metagross definitely put us in a bad spot. And it's not like my team's overly weak to Metagross. I do have a Metagross of my own. Scrafty was doing pretty well against it. We probably want to get that Intimidate off while it's not regular Metagross, but I'm not overly weak to it. I just think that it put me in a bad position because my only real way of taking out that Sableye was Togekiss, and I couldn't keep Togekiss in because obviously there's a Metagross. So that's unfortunate. You know, you got to play around those spots. We probably could have brought Rotom Heat there for that battle instead of Banette, but you live, you learn. You don't always have to win. So let's hit another battle, and hopefully we can do a little bit better than this one. Like I said, I really like this team. I think it's pretty damn good. But I'm not entirely sure if it covers everything I need it to cover, you know. So it looks like we've got a Landorus, a Rotom Heat, a Garchomp, Venusaur, Charizard, and Thundurus, and both of them are in their Therian forms. Excuse me. I'm going to go with Porygon 2 as my lead. I'm also going to start off with Togekiss. I think well, let's think about that for a second. He might start off with the Charizard. In which case, Togekiss is my best. I think I'm going to start off with Rotom instead. Rotom is actually going to be a little bit more useful, I think. Togekiss is going to be, well, yeah, no, Togekiss is going to be pretty useful here. And I think I also want to bring Porygon too. Or I mean, Banette. I'm just trying to think if that makes the most sense. I mean, he's got 2 physical attackers. I don't really see Metagross being too useful here. There's too many things that could just kind of obliterate me. And same thing kind of goes with Scrafty. I'm gonna go with Banette. I think that's probably my best play, and I'm gonna start off with Porygon 2 and Rotom Heat, predicting the Venusaur Mega Charizard Y lead. And if that is true, one of the cool things about Banette is it has Insomnia to begin with, so I can switch in on the Sleep Powder if that's what happens here. So it does look like I was right. It is the Charizard Y and the Venusaur. I'm kind of curious. I wonder if he's just kind of gonna ignore the Porygon 2, because there is a Rotom on the field. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna protect with my Porygon 2. I just kind of want to see what goes on here. And I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Charizard. That should be enough to nearly take it out. And we'll see what the Venusaur does. I have safety goggles on the Rotom, so I'm not too concerned about it putting me to sleep. Maybe this is a Charizard X, which probably wouldn't be as bad as a Charizard Y, I don't think. I don't know. We'll have to see how this pans out. I'm fully expecting a Sleep Powder into the Porygon 2 and a Heat Wave in general. That's what I'm expecting. Obviously, if I'm wrong, it's not that big of a deal. But we'll see what happens here. He could go for Ancient Power. That is a very plausible option. But it is Y, so that is what I expected. I'm going to go for Protect because I just want to kind of scout what this Venusaur is going to do. He does go for Heat Wave. With the Sun, it should do some decent damage. Oh, actually, wow, that did nothing. We do get the Thunderbolt off before the Venusaur, but the Sun is up, so if it has Chlorophyll, it's going to outspeed us, of course. And it does go for the Porygon 2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go for Magic Coat instead, and I'm just going to get my Thunderbolt off. Obviously, Sleep Powder won't affect the Venusaur, but I can take the Heat Wave. If my Rotom Heat can take it, I'm pretty sure Porygon 2 can take it, because sort of, I mean, the logic behind what I was originally thinking was completely wrong, but it just bear with me, guys. So he does go for Sleep Powder. I bounce it back. It's not going to do anything, but I just needed that one turn so I can finish off the Charizard, so I can safely switch in my Banette on the Sleep Powder, if you catch what I'm saying. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. The Charizard's dead here, which is beautiful. That's a big threat. That's a big threat. And now we have the Sun, so we can definitely one-shot the Venusaur. It depends on who he brings in. If he brings in, like, say, Garchomp, that's not a good thing. He brings out the Rotom Heat. That's actually kind of a bad thing, too. So what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to bring in my Banette on the Sleep Powder. And do I just protect? Do I overheat? Try and get rid of the Venusaur. I don't know if I'm going to outspeed the Rotom, though. That's my only concern. I really don't know if I'll outspeed his Rotom. I am somewhat of a standard Rotom, I think. Should I overheat, or should I just protect? Well, it's going to outspeed me. But I have a feeling it's going to go for the Porygon too. But I need to take this out. I'm going to protect for now. I want to scout what this Rotom is going to do. I'm really hoping I can switch out here and absorb just to Sleep Powder. I definitely can't take a Sun Boosted Overheat, and I really don't think it's going to go for it. I think it's going to go for the Rotom. Okay. Shoot. Oh man, I got over-predicted. That's fine. That's fine. We got the special attack drop, so I'm actually not that concerned right now. That actually might have helped us. That might have helped us. I'm going to bring in Togekiss here. I think he's going to double attack the Togekiss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect with the Togekiss. Because right now, Rotom's at -2, so Thunderbolt won't take us out. But a Sludge Bomb probably won't take us out either. So I'm going to overheat the Venusaur, and hopefully that should take it out. I'm expecting a double attack into the Togekiss, and I'm hoping I'm right. So far, so good. Damn it. I don't know if we can take this. Oh, wait, that's us. Oh, that's us. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. I'm happy about that. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I was like, oh, God. Oh, I was right. Okay, so he did double into the Togekiss. I love being right in these kinds of spots. And it looks like we've got a Landorus. Oh, Landorus is not fun. Togekiss is probably gonna, or Rotom is probably gonna go for. Oh, what do I do? Let me see something. Air Slash is 75. Flamethrower is 90. I think Flamethrower is stronger with the Sun, so I'm gonna Flamethrower the Landorus, and should I just? I think I'm just gonna switch out my Rotom. I think that's probably my best play, so I'm gonna switch out the Rotom. Because he's probably going to go for Rock Slide, and I know I can take it with my Togekiss. I will die with the, ooh! Oh, sweet, we got the Intimidate. Okay, beautiful. That's actually very, very good for us, because we got that -1 drop. And he does go for Rock Slide. We just have to hope it doesn't flinch us. We just have to hope. It doesn't do a lot, so that's good. And he goes for Overheat. Now, he's going to be at -4. I don't think this will take us out. He's technically at, like, -1 in the Sun. Oh, man, but we just lost our Togekiss, unfortunately. We did just lose our Togekiss. Oh, that's not good at all. We still have a good chance, though. Sunlight fades. Rotom's at -4. I'm going to bring in my Rotom. Ooh, damn. I'm going to protect, because I kind of have to, and I'm going to go for Trick Room. Now, Rotom has HP Ice, so I can, theoretically, one-shot this Landorus. So as long as I can get Trick Room up, that's good. And it goes for Overheat. Porygon at 2 avoids. I flinch. Damn it. I have to go for a double protect. I have literally no choice. That flinch really did just cost me. God damn it. Porygon 2 avoids. That's not who needs to avoid. Oh, come on. Oh, man. This is not good. This is not good. Oh. Damn flinch. I mean, he's not doing that much damage. So my priority is Landorus. It has to be Landorus. Oh, that flinch was so crucial. Alright, try attacking the Landorus. Hopefully we one-shot it, which we won't, so that's game right there. We could actually freeze it. There's a chance. Oh my god, we're not. Okay. I was not expecting that. So it looks like your Specs, which is why it did so much damage. Interesting. Very interesting. Actually, wait a second. Hold up. I think we can do this, actually. If we can take out the Landorus here, I think we can win. And we can't. Oh, no. Oh, please just, like, not kill us with the Rock Slide. Oh, you crit. Oh, my God, really? Oh, come on. Don't kill us. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode.